You walk slowly to the barn, your tail dragging behind you on the ground.
Azrael rested on his favorite platform. He wasn't really tired, so he'd begin to clear his fur.
You jump over the fence. I guess it's my new home now, you sigh. You look around. You spot a cat. Hello? You yell, heading up to them.
He got a new scent as the wind blew it right into his nose. He stayed on the platform. He didn't see anything.
You gaze at the wounds. Ew, you look scarish. She didn't even know this word existed.
Shut your mouth, kitty bat, he grumbled and continued with clearing his wounds.
You hiss. I just said it. You said. Who are you? You ask.
He stopped and just stared at the silhouette where he thought it was. Later on, he mewed. Azrael.
Oh, such a cool name. You lay down.
Thank you, I guess, he mewed.
My name is Flower. You make a quick pause before continuing. What happened to you?
I don't share my past with anyone, or at least yet. He mewed, laying down, slightly groaning as the burned leg was hurting.
You sigh. Well, you jump at the wood, sitting down next to the distant cat. You look like you got burned.
He moved away a bit and mewed. Survived a huge fire as one with other two cats from a big clan, he spoke.
Ooh, clan cat! You smile, forgetting the accident.
Yeah, if you have a good nose, you can still recognize which clan. His ears unpinned, but the ones still hurted.
You sniff. You're confused. It smells like trees. Are you from Tree Clan? You ask.
Tree clan? Do you even know the clans? He paused, realizing it was a kitty bat. Ah, sorry, you're a kitty bat.
Well, I was. Ugh! You sit up, yelping at the rain a bit.
I can smell that, he mewed, deciding to hide from the rain. Follow me, or you will be soaked with the water more than a wet rat.
You follow the cat.
He jumped on the big hay.
You jump on the hay. It was oddly comfortable. You paw the hay to make it more comfortable. Then you lay down.
He yawned, laying down. He looked dead, but it was a position that at least didn't hurt his wounds.
You lay down your head. Night, Azrael. You mispronounced the name accidentally, yet it's too late to correct. You turn to the other side. You open your eyes. I'm hungry, you yelp.
Azrael woke up. He was blind, but had sensitive ears. You can hunt, right? He asked before stretching his paws.
Are there any two legs that give us food? And no, you meow.
Not really. We don't eat whatever is dead, he murmured.
You blink. I can try to hunt some plushies. You smile.
Well, I'm not great at hunting as I'm blind, but I can teach you how to be a good hunter, he said.
You sit down, listening.
Got it? He asked. He wasn't best at explaining.
You yawn. I think I got it. You stand. I'll try. Wait here.
He nodded and lay down.
You jump over the fence, searching for scents. You grab the fish. It doesn't look like a rabbit, though. You run back to the barn, scared of meeting these wild cats. You jump over the fence, tired. Phew, you climb on the hay. You look at Azrael. You thought he was dead. Hey, Azrael? You mispronounced the name again.
He mewed, not moving.
You jump up. You came back to life! Ow! You land under the hay.
He rested on his bus. Huh? Then he jumped down.
I got a fish! You stand.
But I never died, he mewed. Well, good job. Now you can eat it.
You smile. It looked like it. You drop the fish, eating it quickly.
I know, he mewed, sitting down.
You stretch. You climb on a hay, tired.
His belly growled. He also should get something.
You yawn, sitting down and falling asleep almost instantly.
I'll be back soon, he mumbled, not saying where he will go.
You mutter.
Azrael padded away, jumping over the fence right after arriving.
You woke up. Azrael still wasn't there. What? Where? You yelp, scared a little. You stretch, looking at what clan? You remembered the name. You look for a white figure.
Azrael jumped over the fence, failing as he didn't see the upper wood. Gah, he hated being blind.
You see a white feline. Azrael! You yell, sounding happy.
He shook his fur.
You okay?
Fine, he mewed, slightly in pain, but he wasn't a little weak kid.
Ah, you said. You would stretch. You smelled something, like something wasn't burning. You panted to the barn. I'll be right back. You smile awkwardly.
Azrael nodded and sighed, not smelling a single scent.
You would pause. A fire. Azrael, Azrael, there's a fire! You yell, panicked.
He stretched his paws. What? He asked.
You pant, not knowing what to do.
He smelled the barn for a scent.
A fire! The barn is burning!
Oh shoot, he blurted. Let's go to the George, he mewed.
You not following. Wow! Your ears unpin. You stare at the water.
Azrael sighed, tired, and while his previous home was now burned to a single plank. He petted and rested on the rocks by the river.
I'll go hunt something for us both. You not walking out of the gorge.
He just nodded, simple, and stared at the river.
You jump at the rabbit. It wasn't a fish. Yay! You gaze up. It was starting to rain. But I still don't have prey for myself. You mumble, running off to get a fish for only yourself. You stare at the water, hoping to find a fish. You jump up as the water touched your nose. The river was floating. Eek! I probably should go back. You chuckle a bit, slowly walking to not slip into the water. You hear a yelp. Huh?
He yelled, "Help!" It sounded really weak, since he was being spun around.
Azrael! You drop the rabbit to help him, hopefully. You grab the cat by the scruff, trying to pull him out.
He tried to reach the shore. Arr! He caught up the mother.
Azrael! You squeak. You okay?
Not really, he mewed. Thanks.
You pick up the rabbit. I caught your rabbit! You tug through the rabbit in your mouth.
He shook all the water from his fur, sitting somewhere where there wasn't water. Not really hungry, he grumbled, but nodded in thanks and petted the rest in the cave.
You watch the feline pet away. You turn, laying the rabbit next to Azrael. You would clean your pelt.